Hello. It's box day. Man, it has been a hot minute. I've recorded a bunch of them, I just never released them. But now I thought, you know what? This is a good box day. I already know it is. So you know what? I was like, might as well film it. Anyways, hey, what's up, you guys? Mr. Kaiju here, and it's box day. Woo! Now, there's been a few figures that I have gotten in that I was going to do box days for, but I just simply did not have the time to do it. So it was just like, you know what? I'm not going to do it. For example, I recently got the Hiya Toys Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019 version. And oh boy, this figure is one of the, if not the best, Monsterverse figures out there. If you don't have this guy, totally recommend. But if you can't find him, just wait for the reissue, technically, of the Godzilla 2021. Because, man, Hiya is next level, dude. But anyways, let's get right into the box day. So, what do we have? We're about to find out. That's the fun about a box day, isn't it? Now, this box I'm a little confused about, even though I really shouldn't be, just for the simple fact that I have 3 figures in here. Yeah, that's right, 3. And the reason why there's 3 is, well, I'll explain once I show them, right? One of the 3 figures that I got 2 of. So technically I got 2 figures, just with a duplicate. You know what I'm saying? All right. Whew. Yes. I knew what I was doing, but I didn't expect it. Again, did not expect that, but now I can't hear out of my right ear. But that's okay. So, I'll just give you a quick little hint on what I got. Make sure my details aren't on here. Yeah! Godzilla store exclusives. Okay, I already see them, but I'm gonna try and show you guys if they don't fall. I already see one of them. And here's number 1! Woo! Oh, man. Wow, this figure looks great. Oh, well, ain't that nice? I take back what I said. No, I'm kidding. Little complaint on this one, but we'll get into it. Now, what's the duplicate, you ask? Ooh. Ooh. I got 2 of them. I'll explain why, but I got 2 of them. No more bubble wrap. Okay, so, which one should I start off with? Let's start off with one that we weren't really expecting at all. But first, I'm bringing this back. That is just, if you've never gone to G-Fest, the best way you're gonna know what G-Fest smells like, buy an MMS figure, or just any Bandai that's new, fresh, yada yada, and just when it's in the bag, take a good old whiff. That is exactly what G-Fest smells like. Everyone can vouch for me on that one. Wow. Fix the head. Wow. There's the new Bandai MMS Titanosaurus. Oh my god. This figure just looks so good. Some of you may know this is the... I'm blanking on the name at the moment, but I think it's the Toy Dream Project? I think that's this one. They did, I guess, a reissue, or they just did... Yeah, it's technically a reissue of the Toy Dreams Project Bandai Titanosaurus, which, funny story, I was looking into getting the box set just because, one, it'd be cool to have in my collection. Two, I was going to use another Godzilla. I was going to use, well, technically I was going to use that Godzilla in that box set for Godzilla Smog of Terror. Now, I went ahead and I was like, the prices on these box sets with the box is pretty expensive, and with the figures alone, that's also expensive as well. So I just went ahead and I said, you know what? I'm gonna wait that one out and see what happens. A couple days later, the Godzilla store showed off these guys, and I was like, okay. And this was a box that I wasn't expecting to make until 2025. But Bandai said, you know what? Let's just do it early. Only because, well, I say they did it early because when 2021 hit, they did a 50th anniversary for Godzilla vs. Hedorah, and they were doing a bunch of figures. They still are, especially with that new landing form. I think that's what they're calling it. I don't know what they're calling it. It's too long of a name. I'm just calling it landing form. This guy right here. They made one of those, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get that. I can use that for Smog of Terror, too. I haven't gotten an order for it yet, but that's because I'm waiting for another paycheck. So, you know what? It's okay. And here's Godzilla 1975. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, wow. And this one has the colors, well, both of these have the colors of the Toy Dream Projects. Terror of Mechagodzilla box set, Godzilla vs. Titanosaurus. Which I actually love their color scheme for it, and I was very happy to see that because I do have a memorial box, 75, he's up here somewhere. Yep, right there, that's 75 right there. I'll pull him down in a second. But I had that one. Don't get me wrong, I love that figure, and I was originally going to use it. But I was like, you know, I didn't want him to be green. I was being a little picky about it. And I was like, maybe I'll get the Dream Projects, the Toy Dreams Projects, Godzilla and Titanosaurus, just because it has the classic Godzilla colors to them. And that's the only reason why. But I decided to skip. I was like, well, I don't think I'm going to be filming anytime soon because it's currently fall and almost winter. Not almost, but it's getting there. It's the beginning of fall, which leads to winter, and then some of my actors that I plan on bringing with me on the journey for... Okay, I thought the head was stuck. It was, but I fixed it. Some of my actors are a little busy, and I don't think I'll be ready to start filming till around May. This is just theory and theory alone that I was gonna start filming in May. 275s. Why? Because I'm fucking batshit insane. Why are these two so majorly different? But they're the same at the same time. When I saw the previews of these two or this guy, I saw they didn't have toenail paint or fingernail paint. And I was like, they really cheaped out on that? Bandai likes to cheap out on stuff, so that's why I was like, what the heck? Then I realized that's how exactly the original was, so I can't complain now. What I can complain about is the tail paint. As you can see, it stops right in the middle of this dorsal plate, nothing on that one. And then for this one, it doesn't do these two. This one kind of looks less green. Well, the highlights look a little green. His chest green paint apps aren't really applied well. Kind of off on the side. This one has a better look to it. Oh, it's only on one side for this figure, the one with... Huh. That's very weird. Here are their cards, which... very nice cards. I think that's a perfect image to represent. They got the dorsal plates for the cutout on the side. And I am glad that they attached these correctly, because in the promos, the spines were upside down, and I was like, Bandai, really? You just pulled a Memorial Box 55. If you guys understand that reference, Good on you. You're just as much as a nerd as I am. But I got really upset because I was like, this is like one of my favorite Godzilla designs, and you're just gonna do him badly like that? That's a little messed up. But then they corrected the promo images because people were actually saying something, and we're okay. I am actually very much in love with these figures. Great representations. I'll show you a tag of Titanosaurus. That's an excellent image of his. And a cutout is exactly that image with a little bit of skin there too. You can actually see that. Not so much with Godzilla, it's just a black outline, but they did that with Final Wars Hedorah too. I did get that, and that's a pretty good figure. Where it showed a bit of his eye, so you could be like, oh, I can tell what part of the body that is. If it weren't obvious that, you know, whatever. The colors on this guy are phenomenal, and I don't mind the paint on this either. I do have the original. I got that at G-Fest 25? I think I got it at G-Fest 25. Paid $90. Not this version, but I think it was just the Movie Monster Series version. I don't know. Why don't I just grab them and then we can do a quick comparison, huh? Oh, this is a very dangerous. Come here, you big green bastard. Alright, so I just pulled down the original, one of the original Titanosaurs. Titanosauruses? Technically? Oh boy, he's got cobwebs all over him. It's been a while since I cleaned. Obviously, mine's not in the best condition. Like, it's got paint scuff there. Some of the paint was rubbed off, but otherwise pretty good. In comparison, not too bad. I don't know which one I like more. That's what I'm concerned about. But I shouldn't pick favorites. Maybe I'll look at the card, if it will allow me. I guess they're kind of half and half. They're both accurate in one way or another. Sculpt is probably their best feature. Wow. Very, very nice. Now with 75. As you can see, I have the Memorial Box, 75. I got lucky with this one. I think I paid like $30 for this at my first G-Fest. 23? G-Fest 23? Yeah, it was like I think it was one of the last purchases I got at G-Fest. It was final day, and I was like, why not? I got it for $35. Now he's going for crazy prices, but that's okay. But honestly, you know what? There we go. Honestly, I absolutely love the gray version? No, black, charcoal gray. We'll go with that, charcoal gray. I like the charcoal gray version with the green highlights. Yeah, he wasn't green in the movie. I know that because I've watched it a bunch because I really love Terror of Mechagodzilla. Hence why this is one of my favorite suits. But, you know, they're both very good in their own... Wait, let me get close up. This one's face is a little more brighter. The new one has more of a reddish tongue, and the old one has more of a pinkish red tongue. Yeah. The mouth is a little wider too. Are they taller? Are they the same height? I cannot tell. I do love this figure, but I'm glad that I have this one just because I am a sucker for this color scheme on this Godzilla. A little more than the Memorial Box, but yet again, I have a Memorial Box figure. How cool is that? So yeah, thought I'd do a little short box day of, wrong figure. I thought I'd do a little box day of these guys. I actually really like them. The paint, the sculpt, the detail, the articulation that they kept. It's very, very good. That was my box day. Yeah, it was quick, it was simple. I got a lot more others coming. And I just thought, hey, why not? It's been a while since I've done a proper box day. Yeah, I've made a few in the past that I never uploaded because I, for some reason, spent hours doing it. I have a few more boxes coming in. I don't know when they're coming in. All I know is I've got a really, really big box day coming. Hopefully I can find time to unbox that and record it. It'll be tough, but I'm sure I can do it, hopefully. But yeah, this was my box day of the new I think it's the Godzilla Store Limited. Godzilla 1975 and Titanosaurus 1975. Kind of one of the only ones, but Titanosaurus. Here they are, all their glory. I love them. Really do not regret this purchase. If you do want to get these guys, there's not a sponsorship, by the way, totally recommend going and using buy.jp, where you can easily just sign up, go to the Godzilla store, the Japanese one, not the new US one, which is actually very nice. I haven't used it yet, but it's very nice. Not a sponsorship. I would love if they did. Bai, if you're watching this, please sponsor me. Please. I use your website all the time. It's one of my favorites. But I totally recommend you guys pick these up, because these figures, these two, yeah, these guys are really, really worth it. That's just me being biased, because I like Terror, I guess, a little bit, still. Totally recommend you guys picking these up. Totally worth the purchase. And that was my box day. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video, which I don't know what that video is, but when I see ya, is when I see ya. Stay big G fans, and I'll see you guys in the next one.